all the bullets that we're dodging, hide the bones in the garden, never beg for a pardon. Cash in before the house rules, never break from the ground rules. Got too high off our own fumes. We keep playing with fire, knowing it's a dangerous game. Yeah, we keep playing with fire. They can smell it from a mile away. Got some black market romance, body with a cold hand, crimes no one gets away with. Some sins you can't atone for, like gold you trade your soul for. Had enough but gotta have more. We keep playing with fire, knowing it's a dangerous game. Yeah, we keep playing with fire. They can smell it from a mile away. So we keep playing with fire. Never learn, you never learn. Let it burn, let it burn, let it burn. Let it burn, let it burn, let it burn. Never learn, you never learn. Let it burn, let it burn, let it burn. Never learn, you never learn. We keep playing with fire, knowing it's a dangerous game. Oh, yeah, we keep playing with fire, fire. They can smell it from a mile away. Yeah, we keep playing with fire, knowing it's a dangerous game. Yeah, we keep playing with fire. They can smell it from a mile away. So we keep playing with fire.
Greetings, cousin. Hope you're having a good Saturday morning here on September 11th, 2021. So let us never forget. And with that, as you know, I am thoroughly enjoying Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 here on the Xbox Series S. So what I thought we would do today is change it up a little bit. Instead of flying the Cessna 152 Aerobat, which I think is amazing. What we are going to do here is we are going to jump into my latest craze, which is the F-14 Tomcat. Just purchased it, I think, yesterday, and already it is amazing. It flies absolutely fantastic. The modeling is fantastic. One of the reasons why, as you'll see as we get up in the air and stuff, that I think this is just an amazing aircraft is that you really have to fly it. Because of its variable geometry sweep wings, as you change that geometry, the plane, you really got to fly it. You got to continually trim with it and stuff like that. So it's still an airplane that you've got to fly, and I think that is amazing. So here we are. I will go ahead and leave it up to a little surprise of where we're going to do our demo flight here. I thought we needed some space to do some maneuvers, do some touch and goes, do some approaches. Yeah, just kind of just check it out, because I am still learning it right here. Let me go ahead and kind of give you a tour of the model here. It is absolutely fantastic. I am flying the F-14B, the livery here of, I'm not even sure what squadron this is. I'm not that versed in squadrons, but I just thought it was appropriate that the livery here is off the USS America. America! Fuck yeah! So, absolutely a brilliant model here. You'll see the geometry of the wings as we get into the airplane. Just brilliant. Cockpit is just as brilliant here on this beautiful morning that we're going to take our flight. Just absolutely thrilled. Also, I'm also thrilled with just the way that the human interface, right? How I can actually read everything. So often, to really get a good picture of in the cockpit, what happens is you can't read everything. Well, here you can read everything. And so when you're reset into just normal sitting position, you can just read the HUD and all that. We'll get her started here in just a moment. I am not a, what do you call it, like a study simmer or something like that. Something weird is going on over here with my what do you call it, Stream Deck. It just keeps asking to log in, whatever. But most of these switches, they work. I use a lot of auto functions since I'm on the Xbox Series S here. You can, if you want, you can set up views. You want to sit back here in the Rio, so you can set up views. Actually, I think I've set up a view. Yeah, I've set up that view right there. So if you want to sit in the back, you can. But yeah, brilliant. It's a beautiful morning out here. Beautiful morning. As you know, on the Xbox Series S here on Flight Sim 2020, I like to explore. And that's what I see this as. I see it's a perfect merge of Google Earth and flight simming. So we are out here. You can kind of start to get a little picture here, perhaps where we're at. It's someplace that I would imagine most of us have not been. Let's get into let's reset. Let's get into the cockpit here. And let's go ahead and get her started. All right. She is starting up. See, now we've jumped in here into the cockpit. They're starting up. We'll let it go through here, start up. Let's go ahead and look down while it's going through start. Go ahead and close up the hatch there, or the ladder. There you go. Let her spool up here. Starters engaged. Gonna come back on the throttles. The idle. Yeah, there's full military power. There's afterburner, full afterburner. It's brilliant. Here we go. Yeah. There we go. Fuel's injected. Number 1 is ready to go. Spooling up number 2. Here we do. Just. All right, HUD's alive. But yeah, I mean, if you just sit here in this view right there, I mean, even with my sort of green Dr. Disrespect, green glasses here, polarized and all that, I can still see the HUD great. I can read everything. It's got good instrumentation there for the basic instrumentation that you want, which is, you know, basically your vertical speed, your altimeter there on the analog dials and all that. The HUD's great. It just makes it where it's an easy and it's a good flying experience. So if you were, I know they also released the F-15, so Millsy, if you're out there, I looked at the F-15, and I know that was your plane. You know, F-16 was really my plane. I haven't seen one an F-16, but I'll check it out if one is released. But I looked at reviews and stuff, and people just they were just kind of going goo gaga crazy over this. So I took the chance. I bought it. It's like a $35 vehicle here. So I went ahead and bought it, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy that I did. So, all right, well, we are ready to go. We're going to go ahead and start taxiing here. Let me get you in a better view so you can really kind of see where we're at. There you go. Wings are... We'll go ahead and get in takeoff configuration once we taxi out. A little bit of a long taxi, but one of the things that I want to show you is, I'm not sure if we have an aircraft carrier. I haven't really gone to look and see if we have an aircraft carrier in Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 on the Xbox Series S right now. But let's go ahead and release the brakes, and let me show you this. This is excellent for any future carrier qualifications that we might do here, cousin, which is, watch this. You ready? It has got like true nose wheel carrier steering. So when you're down at basically slow idle and slow taxi, yeah, you could almost, I mean, look at that. That is amazing. All right, so we'll go ahead and taxi out here. Take off to the north here. Runway 32. Look at that though. Look at this. I mean, it taxis just oh. Like I said, I've got maybe an hour here in this plane. Watch out, TBM. Get the hell out of the way, TBM. What the hell are you doing? With all your little sexy T-tail there. But this is, oh. Like I said, it flies so good. But not only does it fly good, you have to fly it. So when the flaps, I mean, it's got these big, huge, obviously barn door flaps, depending on the configuration you're in, or when those wings start to sweep based on, you know, speed, because automatic and stuff. So you can play around with them. So like here, as we slow taxi, I played around with some stuff in the cockpit. So you can come down here and you can open up the lock lever. And so you can control if you want. You can do manual. So I put it way back here. And I think that's supposed to be like, you know, when you're on the carrier, and you want to go to like park sweep, you know, to get the wings out of the way. But yeah, that is wicked. That's wicked amazing, man. That's wicked amazing, man. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh. All right. Enough of that. Put that right here. Bring it back to full manual. Let's go ahead and close that down. Get out of that view. Go ahead and reset the view so we're ready for flight. Get back here, taxiing. So, yeah, it's just, wow. It's brilliant. It's a fun model. It's not, what do they call it? Well, you guys probably know better than I do. It's like, they call it like study. You know, study model, study something. I don't know what they call it. So, not everything is like modeled in the aircraft, but there is enough to keep you busy. Especially here on the Xbox Series S. So if you really want to go in there and you want to flicky all the buttons and all that kind of stuff, you can do that. So after taxi here, we'll get it all configured up for launch. We'll go do a little demo flight, kind of like an air show demo flight. Then maybe head out over here in the mountains, do some, you know, a nap of the earth. But she does have a radar altimeter that works under 1,000 feet. So if you're really interested in doing some crazy flying, you can do some pretty low stuff. But the flight model seems to be great. There's like noise and buffering when you really load up the G's. So the afterburner graphics and modeling is brilliant. So there's enough of audio. There's enough audio that you can, you know what's going on. You know when you're at military power. You know when you're in burner. You know when you're in full burner. You can hear the, like here, I'll open up the speed brake and spoilers. And now they're up. So you can hear those activate. So there's enough audio cues. They don't have to kind of keep me looking for, you know, keep looking for the instruments that tell you what's going on. So yeah. All right, we're coming up here. We're gonna cross a closed runway, and then we're gonna cross over. We're gonna take it off to the north, runway 32. So we'll get that little heading bug set up, and then we'll start our little demo flight here. I guess I could play, in the last live stream where I did the tour of Houston, I almost crashed in the Aerobat because, well, I went into drone view by accident, and when you're in drone view, you don't have control of the aircraft because you have control of the drone. Makes sense. So it's one of my favorite songs from a music bed called Fighter, so maybe we ought to start that. It's just about 4 minutes long. Maybe we can do some type of little 4-minute demo flight like at an air show with music. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, just brilliant model. I'm so glad I spent the money on this. This is wind's light right there. You can see the sock. So little flappy thing. They look like that, you know. So we're good. Yeah, I would just say, if you're interested in getting a fighter jet, get this one. It makes you fly, makes you stay on the sticks. It's got great modeling, great performance, a lot of, you know, switches and levers and stuff. You can change this geometry. Clearly, it can do Navy quals. So if we get aircraft carrier in the future, right here we can do Navy quals. It's just, I don't know, it's just great. I'm just saying, I would just 100% for Xbox console players. PC, you know, whatever. You guys have a lot more options. Sorry about that. But console players, yep. I think that needs to be a screenshot right there, huh? Boom. Look at that. Epic. All right, here we are. We're about ready to get into business here. I'm not really sure like of a routine that I want to do. We'll come over here and like I said, we'll get her into flight configuration. Whew. You really get all of a sudden slow down. That nose wheel steering. That is. All right, let's put the brakes on. Come in here, let's close her up. This, the sound. That's amazing. Lock it down. What is it? Knock it out. Lock it down. Huh? Cut the pickle. Tickle, tickle. Don't judge. Okay. Alright, everything's looking good. Go it out. Check our flight controls. It's looking good there. I like it. I like it. Let's go ahead and check that spoilers and speed brakes again. I like it. I like it. Let's go ahead and drop 2 notches of flaps. Alright. Let's go flying. I'm sure my chair's locked. Because if it, if I'm like this and it's like, who wouldn't want that? Let's lock our chair. Okay, we're good. All right. Brake comes off. There we go. But yeah, I mean, what I see right here on the screens, I mean, I can see everything. Got enough analog instruments. The HUD is super crisp. And I think you can change the brightness of the HUD too. So we're at 4,500 feet right here. Oh yeah. All right, parking brake comes on. Do one more check configuration. Got some flaps. Everything's tucked up. She's looking good. We're ready to go. Ready to do this. So we'll go up. We'll do some some maneuvers. And just kind of do a demo flight here of it. So let you take a look. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn on some tunes here for a few minutes, and I'll come back to you once we're done with our little 4-minute or so demo flight after the tunes. Maybe we'll head out in the mountains here. Like I said, I'm gonna stream here for about 30 minutes or something like that. So I got some other business to take care of today. So we're going on another Voyager mission, which is my other playlist, which is my travel videos and our new camp teardrop trailer. So check those out too. So all right, let's jump in here. Okay. All right, ready, cousin? I'm ready. All right, parking brake is off and tunes are coming on. Here now. Cause I don't know how to back down, how to back down. No, I don't know how to back down, how to back down. Really heavy on the sticks here. Careful, I'm a lion, don't test my pride. Standing like a mountain, making the devil ride. Alright, first let's just come off on the power. Know how to back down. ahead and do a pat and get set up here.
Know how to back down, how to back down. No, I don't know how to back down, how to back down. No, I don't know how to back down, how to back down. I am a fighter. I am a fighter. I am a fighter. I am a fighter, fighter, fighter. Got no limits, I got no fears. Only got my blood, my sweat, and my tears. Know how to back down, how to back down. No, I don't know how to back down, how to back down. No, I don't know how to back down, how to back down. No, I don't know how to back down, how to back down. I am a fighter. I am a fighter. I am a fighter. I am a fighter. Smoke from a gun, like a brand new sun. Since the day I was born a fighter, I rise up, like smoke from a gun, like a brand new sun. Since the day I was born a fighter, I rise
That's where I can set up our
I rise
IC.
up, like smoke from a gun, like a brand new sun. Since the day I was born a fighter, I rise up, I rise up, I rise up, I rise up. Since the day I was born a fighter, I am a fighter. I am a fighter.
400 knots. 400 knots.
I am
we go.
a fighter. I am a fighter.
See? This is absolutely just brilliant. Oh, amazing. Absolutely amazing, Mom. Absolutely amazing. Alright, let's go ahead and just slow her down. Lower down here in the high alpha turn. Brakes and spoilers coming out. Slow her down. Brakes coming in. Gears coming down. Flaps coming up, or coming, flaps coming down. 1 notch. 2 notch. There we go. Barn doors are down. Now it's all going to be about managing speed here. On the downwind, a little bit, we're pretty low here on the downwind. Let's go ahead and but yeah, you can just, if you've got a good trim, on either your stick, your throttle, your keyboard, whatever, you really need to manage trim. All right, looks like we're beating the numbers. Let's go ahead and start our approach. Go ahead, barn doors down, everything's looking good, geared down. Like it, I like it. What's up, Attila? What's up, Attila? A little busy here in my F-14. But yeah, it's just a brilliant model here, just amazing. But I got to do a little bit of flying here. She'll get away from you. She will definitely get away from you here. All right, little highs come back, a little fast too. There we go. Now we're on angle of attack. Not the best to put the burners in. Bring the gear up. 1 notch of flap coming up. Get speed. Passing through 200 knots. Next flap coming up. Let's go ahead and do a pitch brake, huh? Let's go ahead and do then a full stop. There we are. All right, and ready brake. It just doesn't get old. Doesn't get old. Come up on the power. Start losing our speed here. There we go. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. All right, beam the tower. Go ahead and bring the gear down. Gear's coming down. 1 notch of flaps. Oh, that's awesome. Well, enjoy that flight. That sounds great. 747. Well, we're definitely in 2 different types of aircraft here. All right, barn doors are down. Let's get back in the cockpit. Here we go. Now we've got a nice descent here. Up nice and high. We can just look at this thing come down. 156 knots. Look at this thing. Just oh, that's amazing. All right, let's start our 360 approach here. All we're going to do now is just manage power. Angle of it's all with the F-14 here and carrier quals is all about angle of attack. All right, angle of attack. Need to get that. You slow down. There we go. There we go. All right, we're going to do a full stop on the runway here. Give you that. A little bit of trim. There we go. Oh. I'll give you this view. Whew. Nice. All right, I'm gonna come hard on the brakes. That way we get enough runway here. So. All right, I'm gonna set the parking brake. Let's go ahead and close everything up. Sorry about that. It's Novid. Just after sleep. A little cough in there. All right. Let's get the barn doors up 1 knot. Oh, there's not the barn door. That's the speed brake. There we go. Get back into takeoff configuration. Okay, for this now, let's go ahead and go play around with some high speed stuff. So, but yeah, brilliant model. If you're interested in getting a fighter, really consider here. I think this is with DC Designs, I think is who created this one, but I am totally what do you want to call it? Satisfied here with the F-14 Tomcat from the sub. All right, brakes off. Just go ahead. Trim looks good. But yeah, even on takeoff with this thing, as you bring up the gear, you bring up the flaps, you accelerate. I mean, there's so much trimming that you have to do. That's why it really, to me, it still feels like an airplane you gotta fly, and that's why I think I just really enjoy it. So, all right, hold the brakes. Power's coming up. Military power. I think we got enough to just do a. We don't need afterburners. $80 knots. Nose is coming alive. Rotate. Oh, Keep rotating. Trying to keep it low, get speed up. Gears coming up. Start dialing the flaps. Here's where you really, if you learn the trim settings on takeoff, then it's not so dramatic. The pitch changes, but I mean I'm giving quite a bit of stick down, so I'm really having to adjust the pitch. And as we accelerate and those wings start to sweep back, then you'll really feel it in the stick. And how come? There we go. Flaps. Where's my? I don't have control of my flaps right now. There they go. I'm not really sure it's why I don't have. What is going on? Why do I not have that in like auto flap or something? Here, I'm going to reset the view. Sometimes that happens. Let's go ahead and accelerate here and see if it's some type of config thing. No. Yep, flaps. Yeah, it's in an auto flap. Okay, so it's got an auto flap. There it goes. Interesting. I guess I went maybe too fast or something, so it's in like an auto flap. Very cool. Okay, interesting. Oh, there goes the wings at 450. Right around 450, they start to sweep. Let me go ahead and show you that. There you go. There they go. You get a big pitch change. Big pitch trim change. Alright, let's pull up. Let's go ahead. Let's go do a flyby by the airport, high speed here. We'll get set up. Alright, here we go. There, you can probably make a guess of where we're at now. Oh. Full burner. How are we doing on fuel? We're doing good on fuel. Yep, we're doing good on fuel. We'll get that trim set up here. Aerodynamic center is really changing based on speed, based on flight config. Now you can really get an idea here where we're at. For all you aviation enthusiasts. Clearly it's marked right there, homie, but there it is. Just absolutely amazing. All right, let's head out toward Death Valley, which is out here to the west. So enunciation there of wheels is because we're at 500 feet here. Got the radar altimeter there. Got full military power. We'll just go out here and have a nice flight. Stay under 1,000 feet. I'll get my full military power. There we go. So yeah, for some reason, like I said, when you glow, then you get the wheel enunciation there on the left side of the HUD comes on. Look at that. Look at probably the closest I'll ever get to flying in a fighter jet. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's head more west here, huh? Let's see what we can go find. Yeah, there's some landmark out here. We'll fly out over here and see what we get. Yeah, there's some nice mountain range out here. Let's go check these out, huh? Give you a nice view. Look at that. Huh? Talk about exploring the planet. Why the hell is there roads out here? Why? Look at it. There's something out here. I know where we're at. We're out where they test. This is like Tonopah range and stuff. This is where they test nuclear weapons and stuff, right? With those craters. Look at those craters. Yeah, I think so, huh? All right, let's get back in the cockpit here. I need to be able to see what I'm doing here better, because this might not end well. I might go splat. Whew, that glare from the sun's like right in my. I'm glad I got my sunglasses on here. I like this. Get that sun out of it. There we go. Oh, amazing. Let's see what's over this ridge right here, huh? Obviously, we're coming up to like the Sierra Nevadas and stuff, so. Yeah, you can almost just accelerate stall the F-14 if you just yank back on the stick. You basically just stall the aircraft. It's actually quite brilliant. Nothing really happens. Almost like it's just a pancake. Because I've taken it out to Edwards Air Force Base, which is where I like to go test airplanes. Just you know, practice flying. Oh yeah, this is fun now. This is fun now. Oh yeah. We're playing with fire now. We are playing with fire now. It performs real well though, doing this like nap of the earth stuff. But you gotta know what you're doing. You gotta, you don't want to get too crazy, or you'd be like Harry Connick Jr. in Independence Day. Go splat right on the side of a cliff. Or like the movie, what was it? There was another movie. Not computing. Stealth. That's what I'm trying to say. Let's see what's through right through here, huh? Oh yeah, is this Death Valley? I think this is Death Valley out here. I say that like I know what I'm talking about. Look at that ridge though. Oh, I like that ridge right there. Yeah, I like that ridge. Betty was a friend. She was a good friend of mine. Lately something changed and he's done put his heart. Betty's got himself a new friend and I wanna make her mine. But yeah, so I can't recommend enough. If you're looking for a fighter, especially on the Xbox, the consoles, really consider the F-14. It is just a brilliant model. Flies great. You got enough information. You can see it all. It's great data. You still got to fly the airplane. There's enough clicks and buttons and levers and all that if you like to do all that kind of stuff, then you can definitely do all that stuff. Look at this beautiful valley here. Look at this. Wow. Get low, huh? Let's get low. Let's get funky. That's low. According to Red Altimeter, we're like 100 feet. Less than 100 feet. We're like just about 110. Got some buffeting. Woo! What's up, Mr. Blood? Yeah, they did. They just did this the other day. So I looked at reviews, and so I decided over the F-15. I decided here on the Tomcat. Obviously, I'm a creature of, you know, Top Gun. Got the need for speed. All right, let's take her up, huh? Full burners. Let's take her up. Look at this. Look at this. I can't believe this on a console. I cannot believe this is on a console. It's over. It's over. Look at those wings. Look at the wings. Look at the wings. Come on. We're going to accelerate through Mach. Oh yeah, she's getting set up to go sexy. She's set up to go sexy. Aerodynamic center's really changing. I got a retrimmer. Really having to retrim her here. Amazing. Oh my god, yeah, it's badass. I'm burning fuel like crazy. That's what happens when you just dumping raw fuel in there for afterburner. All right, let's get a. I'm gonna trim her down for a little bit of descent. Let's go and see. There we go. I'm sorry, but is that not just the coolest thing you've seen? Man, we are rocking and rolling. 700 knots. Oh, that is wicked badass. All right. Woo. All right, I was burning fuel like crazy. Oh. Okay. But yeah, that's one thing like I said, when we slow down here. Look at it. Look at this. This is a console. And the reed trimmer for. Here comes the wings. So I'm gonna have to retrim her even harder. Yeah, if you like I said, if you like a fighter jet that you still have to fly and retrim and all this, I will just recommend the F-14 here. You have to fly it, you have to retrim it. It's amazing. It's amazing. All right, we're getting kind of low on. We're not bingo fuel by any means, but we're gonna need to find someplace to land. I guess, you know, there's really an easy thing is that, you know, is we can just head west until we hit an ocean, and then you go left or right, and you're gonna find something, right? Yeah, well, the reason why I was surprised that this actually got released, the F-14, because I was watching, because they're gonna release I'm really having, look at that, how much she pitched down. You can see the descent right there. I'm really having to trim her back up. But they announced a Top Gun add-on coming with the movie. Well, of course, the movie's been delayed, I guess. The reason I know that is because I've been watching for the add-on here on this, and so I thought they had delayed the DLC. I think it was going to be a free DLC, and then all of a sudden, I think it was Friday or was it yesterday? That is yesterday. Friday is yesterday. I'm getting old. And all of a sudden, it was like, boom! There was F-15, a Tomcat, some other airplanes, and I was like, oh wait. So yeah, it'd be cool to get like an F-18 in the Angels, right, blue. That would be amazing. F-15, I thoroughly enjoy the F-15. Strike Eagle is actually one of my favorite airplanes. F-16 is also on the short list of my top 5 or fighter jets. It's the F-16, the F-14, the F-15. Then from there, it's kind of then just debatable after that. So, all right, I am looking. I've got points of interest on here. So I'm looking for some place to put her down here because we're at 25% fuel. And I need to go ahead and get her on the ground because in real life it's happening here. I got some cooking. To do in real life. Get breakfast ready here, so we need to find a place to put down, and I guess I could bring up. Okay, so I'm not real good on the old UI yet. So I think, yeah, there's a VFR. I can turn that on. There we go. And then I can get rid of that, and then just the VFR map. And there we go. Not showing me anything out here though. I mean, I know I'm out in the boonies, but you think it would show me something? Do you pan? I don't even know how to do this. I don't know how to pan it. Okay. What are we heading? Well, we're heading south, so maybe we'll hit. Well, there's somebody else out over there, so I'm gonna guess that there's probably some type of airport out there. One other thing I can also tell you here. Oh, really? Okay, so that's cool because as you see behind me, that's Flamingo. That's my little e-glider. I used to do contest discus hand launch glider and hand launch glider, and so I got back into it, and a friend gave me that so I can mount a camera on it. You can check out some of those videos on my YouTube channel, so that's cool. Yeah, I used to do power planes, but now after school, haven't done it, but now I got Flamingo. What else can I tell you about this thing? Well, one thing is it does have, so let's go ahead and turn all this on here. So you get the heading bug set. So if you're interested, it does have autopilot. So I think it has auto throttle, but right now I've just got heading lock and altitude lock on. So now I feel fairly comfortable chatting, looking around and all of that. So, but I think most of the autopilot controls are down over here and all this. There are different HUD modes. I haven't really played around with those too much, but I'll go ahead and turn on landing HUD mode. It gives you different information on the HUD in terms of angle of attack, and if your glide slope and localizer and all that kind of stuff. So that's cool. So there's a lot of flips and levers and all this kind of stuff that I haven't really figured out, nor have I. I just got right in the airplane because I was so excited. All right, we got Goldstone. I don't think Goldstone will be able to accept an F-14. But we need to get down here. We're down 23% fuel, and like I said, I need to. But we could do a carrier. We could do a carrier trap at Goldstone if it's paved. I'm not really want to put down an F-14 on a grass strip. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, if you want to explore the country, you want to explore the planet here in Flight Sim 2020, this is a brilliant aircraft to do it in. Just let's go ahead, set the heading bug here. Let's take a look at what Goldstone has to offer us. We got another option out over there too, so we're definitely out here in the high desert. Nevada, maybe we crossed over in Arizona. I'm not really sure where we're at here. It looks paved, huh? Looks paved. Oh yeah, I can put an F-14 down right there. Oh yeah, I can put an F-14 down. Oh yeah, absolutely. I got the tools, and I got the talent. Looks paved, huh? Doesn't look like no. Oh yeah, it looks good. Oh yeah, we got that. No problems. No problems. But yeah, once you get the old autopilot set up, you know, you can really now. I wonder where Goldstone's. I didn't even see any runway markers, so. Get set up here, we'll come out. Get set up for a landing at Goldstone. We'll get the boys from the base to come out and fill us up. All right, autopilot's coming off. Go in the cockpit. Let's lower down. Brakes coming out. We're down. I'm not really sure what we got, so we might have to do a brake for landing here. We'll see. The hell is that? Is that like an outer marker? Does Goldstone have ILS? That's cool. Alright, brakes coming out. Your brakes out, slow her down. Oh yeah, we got this. We got this. Look at this. Just imagine that's an aircraft carrier. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. Alright, speed check, 200 knots, gears coming down. Brakes coming in. We got, let the gear be our air brake now. Check the gear, gears down. Flaps coming in, full flaps. Get those barn doors out, retrimming. Lower down. Angle of attack is still too low. Slowing down one. Speed check, 150 knots. We're looking for about 130. 130 will probably give us a nice. Keep slowing it down. We can pop the air brakes we want, but I like what we got here. Alright, trimming up. Trimming for angle of attack. Looking good, looking good. Coming up, 135 on the speed. Alright, pitch for landing. Coming up on angle of attack. Pitching for angle of attack. Got a little bit of a breeze here. For some reason I think goldstone is for a mine. Brakes, got a little bit of a bounce. Hard on the brakes. Woohoo! Look at that, huh? Get to a slow taxi here. Whew, it's hot out here. Go ahead and open up the canopy. Ah, whew. Looking good there. Let's go ahead and get the wings back for parking. Let's go ahead and open that up. There we go. The wings back for parking. Oh, let's look at this. Man, what are they bringing here? Like G700 Gulfstreams? Look at this runway. We had plenty. Again, you got full carrier nose wheel steering on this. So you can turn this thing around, no problems. Oh, what a brilliant. Oh, so much. That was a fun flight. I appreciate everybody joining here in the Tomcat on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 on the Xbox Series S. I am your favorite YouTuber's favorite uncle. I am Uncle Mike. I appreciate you so much for joining. Hey, go check out my channel. Check out some other videos. Click that like button and give them a thumbs up. And keep in mind, thumbs up because you are amazing. Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye.